What's up, fellas? How we doing? Whammer DJ, what's up? Hey, new boot. What's up, my dude? Apparently my notifications are working. That's cool. Finally. How's everybody doing again tonight? Hopefully everybody's well. Hey, Sassy, welcome back. What is up? Let's see here. So I have the Fent doing all the grunt work up there, so I can't use my loading wagon. So we're gonna do this the hard way. Come on, come on, gravel. There we go. New boot was killing it tonight. That was an awesome stream, my dude. Hello, Michael S. What is up? Anytime they're new boot. Oh, good, he's done. So maybe I'll torture myself with this setup on the headland, and then I'll go get the loading wagon. I got a couple more days here before I can start harvesting anything from the looks of it. I used to do that a lot back when I started New Boot, rewatch my streams and whatnot, and it's funny, where I used to work at the parts store, I used to get when we had downtime, that's what I'd do, and I used to get accused of by my coworkers, one for playing Farm Sim. Used to pick on me a bit. And the other was, they couldn't understand why I was rewatching my streams. They thought it was out of vanity or something. It's like, no, it's not. And if you're gonna accuse me of something like that, why don't you ask first? So finally, one of them did, and I told him. I said I'm rewatching it to look for any mistakes I might have made or something I can improve on. Mustache here. Time to trim it. And he stopped and he thought about it for a second. He goes, you know what? That's actually a really good reason. He flat out admitted it's because I like to hear the sound of my voice. I despise hearing my own voice on a recording. I can't stand it. Tots has explained that to us quite a few times, but and now it's gotten to the point where if I screw up, it just adds to the the video now, or the actual live stream itself. We all screw up once in a while. Sometimes it adds to the video, or it can take it away. It's just a matter of how you look at it. But if you screw up, oh well. There's always next time. Squirrels all the time. I love Tots and his squirrel moments. They're awesome. So I'm wired, anxious, anxiety's kicking up tonight. I'm going to be doing what I've been doing here the last couple of nights, probably about an hour each. Well, thank you, Sassy. I appreciate that. And then we'll start, I'll restart the stream every time, but we're going to work on this one for an hour. Getting closer and closer to harvest time. Which, I love harvest on this map. I love this map in general. I wish they would bring it over to 19. I was talking to Virtual Farmer last night, in his stream, and I mentioned that, and he said the same thing. I'd give anything. He said it'd be an awesome map to bring to 19. And then you look out over the fields, and that's everything I've done on this map. We got money beans growing there next to the storage yard in 2 fields, corn in another. Sunflowers are up and ready, just waiting for the harvest time to hit. I haven't really been struggling with this because I've been trying to get it back up to where it was when I lost the original 125-hour file. But come the beginning of year 2 on seasons, what I'm going to do is overload the sheep in the cow pen, and, well, not overload, but I'm going to increase what I have for sheep and cows, and get my finances down to where it's actually a reasonable amount, and then work the farm up from that. I had the little glowy green tower on for a little bit, but I only had one, and that was just to get what I had rebuilt. Well, that was weird. I have a direct line of sight into my boy's bedroom, and the oldest one moved on his top bunk and something fell down. I thought he fell out of it first. Rabble. So, my wife and I have a PPT meeting at the high school for our oldest later today, this morning. I've been, it's been requested that I keep my mouth shut and just be present. As much as I want to be an ass, pardon my language, towards the school, it's been pointed out that the more fuel I add to the fire, the worse off it can be for us at home. So, out of respect, I've decided to keep my mouth shut, but being present should be enough to keep them from pulling any more of this crap on us. I usually don't do parent-teacher conferences because I despise the people that are in the on the faculty, and not because they're not doing their job, which as of late that's questionable to say the least, because they didn't do their job. But I know real people when I see them, and I know idiots when I see them, and it doesn't take me long to figure out what's what, which is why I don't do parent-teacher conferences. And yeah, the wife begged me to keep my mouth shut, just be there. My mother begged me to keep my mouth shut, just be there. My oldest is hell-bent on me saying something because he thinks it's all a crock too, and he's been pretty upset about this whole thing. But he's missed quite a couple of weeks worth of, well, not weeks, but days worth of work over it due to stress. And with his issue, stress is no bueno. That'll send him off in a freaking seizure in a heartbeat if it gets too much. 257,000 meters, halfway there to 500k. Oop, come on, there we go. We got all of our equipment set up here in field 7, waiting for the harvest to start. Headers all attached, trailers in there waiting. I never navigate that freaking bar way. Hey, K-Sims, what's up, my dude? How we doing? You working tonight, man? Word up. Hope your night's going well, sir. Tots, I missed your, I don't know if you caught my question earlier in, New Boot stream. Your shift's going good tonight, I hope. Hello, Rob. What's up? Back for more torture? Sweet. This week's nice. I have, I don't go back to work till Thursday afternoon. And then, I have to work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday again. A social worker, had to reschedule for Tuesday because she forgot, in quotation marks, that she had a meeting scheduled for today at the same time that she was supposed to come back out to our house. So she rescheduled for next week on Tuesday, thinking that I'm not going to be home. Joke's on her, because I had to take the day off anyway. So we'll get all this windroad, we'll fill that up one more time, and we'll go get the collection wagon. We all are on a certain level there, Rob. Yeah, everybody's, it's like a wake-up call went out. Everybody's been active lately. For a while there, it was really quiet. I've caught my spark back, thank God. I was worried I wouldn't get it back with all the crap going on. But you have the right people back and the right support from the right people, and That only lasts a short time, thankfully. Awesome, Rob. I really need to buckle down and learn the share play. I want to start doing recordings. As much as I love doing the live streams, I'd love to be able to drop a recording every once in a while. Welcome back, Dave. How are you? Tired? Busy day? I know that, man. We all know that feeling. Yeah, Rob, whatever it be, I'll be watching it. I don't know what happened there. Did I get rear-ended? No. Magnetic hedges. Oh, sorry about that, folks. My headset randomly went haywire. Hello, Andrea. Welcome back. Hope your evening is going well. Anytime there, Rob. Nope. Unhooked the wrong one. There we go. We'll put this thing away. That was weird. I swear this headset does weird stuff on its own sometimes. Equipment is randomly bouncing around. I don't think this ever noticed how modded maps don't like certain mods? Yes, Dave, it is. I'm going to be doing this for about an hour, and then I'm going to jump over to 19. So I'm not going to torture you with 17 all night. This is Ballincraig Estates on FS17. Happens to be one of my favorite maps on 17. It adds a specific set of challenges that are makes it worth trying to overcome. I made you a mod earlier in my last stream there, Rob. "17" was made by the mods there, Dave. That's what made this game what it is, what it was and is still. Anytime there, Rob. No worries, I did that as I was jumping out so everybody could go over to New Boots. Let's see here. Get this guy. Take this guy back. I'm going to finish picking up the windrows and then chase the windrower. What the hell? Well, that's up to you. I think DJ's mods are pretty sweet. That big bud tonight, though, that was pretty sweet. I think he needs to put it on a bigger map so he can really just send it, one end to the other. Oh, come on. Get in there. See, that 8340 was not parked like that when I put it away. There's weird stuff happening on this map. Nope, too close to that. There we go. Yeah, DJ had a 30 million horsepower big bud on on Bartle shagging tonight. That's pretty wild. You couldn't physically do anything with it, let alone keep it in a straight line. Move that 8340 back over here. That was not parked like that. These things keep jumping around. I don't understand why. I don't know if it's because it's parked close to something or what. He was compensating. Me first, I'm bigger. Ow, no! Sometimes it doesn't work out. Don't blow your horn at me. Man, I wish I could join y'all. I would love that. Sometimes I wonder if I'm being tortured for something I did in a prior life. I have driven large vehicles in my past, of this life, anyway. We had an old twin stick R78 series Mack at the plant nursery I worked at once. That thing was a nightmare and a half to learn how to drive, and I sucked at it. I never fully learned it. We had Isuzu wannabes, dump body pickups for hauling dirt and equipment. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. What the what? Wrong button. Here, Farmer Jane, take over. Have that. Doing great. International. My old man has had a 78 International Scout too. Thing would go anywhere and everywhere. Never got stuck with it. Well, correct me. He did get stuck with it, but only twice, and that was due to his stupidity. Oh, my bad. You're talking about Klutch's company. I'll shut up now. You know what, Dave? You're right. And 20 years to the day after my father sold his, the dude that bought it, that lived across town from my older sister, called her and asked her where she wanted it. She goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, and he explained to her that him and his wife were moving down south. They no longer had any use for it. He had used it for logging and snow plowing. And moving down south, they couldn't afford to take it with them, and two, they didn't need it. He flatbedded it to my sister's house, handed her the keys and the title, said, "Here you go, have fun, thanks," and drove off. And there's not a straight body panel left on it. The doors are held shut with bungee cords. There's a 5-gallon fuel can strapped to the back of the driver's seat with a hose to the fuel pump. And you hook the battery up, pump the carburetor twice, and it fires right up every time. Smokes a little bit, but it still fires right up. The frame is rock solid. The body went to holy hell. Literally. Yeah, that's an understatement there, Rob. For her, and I asked her here about a year and a half, 2 years ago, what she was going to do with it, and she's claims she's going to restore it. Well, she doesn't understand that the bodies for those things, if you put fiberglass tubs on them, the fiberglass tubs cost in excess of $4,000. Just the tub. That doesn't count for anything else that has to be modified, fixed, replaced. Plus, with a fiberglass body, you have to have electrical grounds up the yin-yang to make everything work. I guess the U.S. Postal Service used to use those years and years and years ago. And as Dave pointed out, you couldn't kill them. You couldn't kill them and you couldn't get them stuck. That's why the Postal Service loved them so much. Especially the actual right-hand drive ones. Cows is getting his tacos on. Sweet, he's done. This is almost done. That's awesome, Dave. Those old pickups and whatnot, they don't, you can't kill them if they're taken care of. Doesn't matter if it's a pickup or an old car. As long as you took care of it, it'll last 100 years or more. My old man nicknamed his Tonto. No, sad face. All right, get out of there. There we go. Oh, thank you there, John. Much appreciated, sir. I'm glad that's actually working now. I think it's because I had a box unchecked that I forgot to check off after I saved my PlayStation the last time from a hard drive crash. I think that's been my issue the whole time. Hopefully it's all going out now. Oh, okay. I knew that was going to get in the way eventually. Bad tree. Later, Dave. I'll catch you on the flip side, man. Rest easy. Well, on the plus side, I'll get this finished by the time it's time to end and start up 19. That's what I love about this map. It looks huge, but it's not. Plenty of grass fields, plenty of arable fields that can be turned from grass fields, or vice versa if you want to turn them back. I managed to pack 300 and some odd thousand liters worth of silage into the bunker. I think I mentioned that earlier. That's, I think, the most I've ever packed into this bunker. I don't know if my PlayStation updated or if I missed something. Tried to update it yesterday and it said it was current. But I don't have a notification saying it updated, so I don't know what's going on. Donnie, what's up, my dude? How's your night going there, Donnie? Hopefully good. I don't know if you're working, but if you are, I hope you're having a great night. The singing man himself. Awesome, man. Good to hear. Looks like I missed a spot. Oh well. I'll blame it on the worker. Sweet. I got it all in one load. Yes. And all before 9 o'clock in the morning. I guess I'll spray down field 9 here and get the final stage of fertilizer on it. And we can fertilize field 10 again. Spray that down. Bro, I hear ya. I've been using the Rostal mesh on Oakfield. It's the only one you can hook to a tipper. Sadly, I have a tiny tipper hooked to it, but it's working. I'm getting that silage bunker filled up so I can get cows. I'll be heading over to Oakfield and Marwell here in a little bit, Donnie, if you're interested in jumping in the chat. Nope. I will try to. I thought my PS Plus account expired, but it didn't. I swear I got an email last week saying it expired on the 10th, but it's, I guess, still active. I think. I don't know. I was able to jump on with DJ the other night. Alright, John Brock. Take it easy, man. Oh, I was done. What the hell am I doing? Oh, well. Okay, I'm not suffering all that again. We're gonna go hedge jumping. Nobody saw that. Eyes closed. Look away! See, that stupid tractor jumped around again. I'm gonna have to just move that out of there. I don't get what's going on with that thing. Got a mind of its own. Possessed. We'll just take the old whatever this thing is, my sprayer. Oh, get out of the bushes. Stop it! Oh, that's weird. Overcompensating on steering here. Yeah, I've noticed certain things don't like certain maps, or vice versa, maps don't like certain things. Of course, I suck at driving too, so, you know, that's a thing. That's about all this tractor is good for. Just towing trailers and spraying. Maybe some solid fertilizer. It's a good little grunt worker. I like it because it's got that turbocharger right there. Pretty cool. And hopefully by tomorrow I'll be into day one of fall here on this, and can actually get some harvesting action in on it. This should turn time back up too. Let's stop that for a minute here and do that. Get time cranking back up here, because this is just, now I'm just killing time waiting for the harvest. Yeah, it's true, Donnie. That is true. I don't know, man. I've got Marwell set to all the options to buy anything or shut off. I have weeds on, I have plowing on, and I have lime on. I managed to get field 18 limed, plowed, fertilized, sown, and sprayed for, and managed to get the weeds sprayed, and was able to spray a second fertilizer state on them. But that was having everything set to normal and none of the buy options turned on. It's when you start field, but the cool part is you can sell fields on 19 now. Yeah, I'm only like 3 days in on Marwell. I haven't really done much, save for a couple of contracts. That's about it. Hey, Chizo. Yes, sir, I'm at it again. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Welcome back, Frosty Rose. Hey, Chizo, what's up? Nicholson. Let me get this artificial idiot going here again. We always end up somewhere they're not supposed to be. There we go. Step outside in the wonderful weather of Connecticut. It's still raining here. It's day coming into day 3 for rain. Started Sunday morning-ish. It hasn't stopped yet. Chizo, I just saw your comment about being without a wifey. That's funny. What's up, Smokey? Let's see the disadvantages to being a night owl, Chizo. Rod, the seasons change every 15-20 minutes here. We've had spring, summer, winter, or fall and winter all in a 24 hours pass through. It's ridiculous here. You got it there, Donnie. I'm watching my worker on my phone outside, and this is ridiculous. Nope, now he's just gonna roll through the hedges. Yeah, I hear you there, Rob. We haven't had snow here probably since mid-March, I want to say. Beginning to mid-March. I was half expecting to see snow on my birthday back in April, but lucked out this year. Didn't have any. Pew pew. You know what? I tend to complain less when I see some of Farmer Minn's videos. I feel so bad for people out in the Midwest that are still dealing with snow. And up north in Canada. Jeez, has anybody ever noticed that Iceland never has ice and Greenland never has grass? Negative 60. Nicholson is way too cold. Negative 60, that's moisture in your lungs freezing cold. I think the coldest it's ever gotten here in Connecticut is about negative 20. And that was, typically that's with the wind chill. Hey, K-Sims, what's up? I'm sure DJ's lurking behind the scenes. I think he's getting some recording on. I'm lost. See what you mean? I don't. I know I'm lost. All right, let's take a peek, see how this is going. Klutch is jealous of California weather. Alright, so jump over here to this thing, get this put away. No. There we go. Oh, you're one of them guys, huh, Klutch? My kids are like that in the wintertime, man. Drives me up a wall. It's like, how in God's name can you be comfortable or warm? Little guy tried doing that one summer. His lips, he was so cold when he got home, his lips were blue. It goes with that sweet, sultry radio radio voice there, right, Klutch? Pasty white. I burn once a year in the summertime, Rob, and then it just gets, my skin gets darker and darker throughout the summer. My father's grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, was a half-breed Cherokee Indian. So once your skin gets dark, or gets burnt, it just gets darker. Jump around here. This guy should be on his last and final path. Oh, nope, we're gonna go stupid. There we go. There we go. Hey! Oh, Ben, what's up, my dude? How goes it? You're popping in just as I'm finishing up. I'm gonna be heading over to 19 here in a minute. Gonna finish spraying this grass field down and head off. How's your day, all bad? Good, I hope. Nice. Good to hear, sir. Good to hear. No worries, Nicholson. I have that problem on my phone, too. Oh, thank you. There was a patch of grass here that looked like it needed something there, so. Hello, sheepies. Check their water supply quick. So water, still got plenty of food. Food's getting low. Thank you, Frosty Rose. I appreciate that. Can I go roof jumping? Yeah, there we go, see? Pretty sweet. We got sunflowers up there. There's corn up in field 4 over there. Taters in field 2 way over there. More sunflowers. Corn in that field, and then soybeans in that field, and then that field way out there. We only have 10 sheep on this farm so far. I don't know how many cows I have. 26. I've gained a cow. And, oh, I have 11 sheep now. Cool. So, cows and the sheep are doing their thing. I don't have any manure yet. Don't have any straw. Waiting on that, too. I just jumped through that. That was weird. Whatever. Got our tater harvester. Had to store that over here because it's just way too big to put anywhere. Hey, Carl Wallace. Alright. Oh. I have to get a lawnmower up here so I can mow the yard. It's getting kind of scraggly. But that's going to be it for this one, folks. We'll catch you here in about 5 or 10 minutes. And it'll be either Marwell or Oakfield. I'm doing very well, Carl. Thank you. I hope you're well. God bless, Abed. Take it easy, man. We'll catch you on the flip side. On that note, folks, if you haven't already subbed, please do. Thumbs up always help. If you want to share the video, please be my guest. Any comments, questions, and or suggestions are always more than welcome in the comment section below. I thought I lost that weight. I forgot to put it there. We'll catch y'all on the flip side, y'all. Much love, God bless, and bye.